Whether this is the 173rd, this is all lost in the mists of history. But it's a great tradition. And tradition is part of the theme for tonight. Those of you who are not from Britain know that this is a country that's now looking forward to a glorious future after liberation. And when countries look forward to a glorious future, of course, they always look to their past for inspiration. And boy, do we have a lot of past in this country. It's everywhere. One of the dimensions of the past that you may or may not know about is in many countries, governments award their citizens, distinguished citizens, some kind of order of merit for being good citizens or wealthy political donors, or pretty much the same thing. We do that in Britain, but being Britain, we do it in a slightly strange way. So, twice a year, on her official birthday, which is not actually her birthday, her official birthday, and on New Year's, Her Majesty issues the Royal Awards for all kinds of merit and political contributions. If you're really important or have a lot of money, you might end up as a Viscount or a Baron or a Knight Bachelor or something like that. If you're more of an ordinary person, you'll get something else. And the something else do have funny titles. So you could end up as the Dame Companion of the Royal Victorian Order. Or you could end up as Commander of the Bath. The Bath, not Bath. I still don't know what Commander of the Bath means. But the great majority of these awards that come every year have in them two very useful words, or problematic words, which is British Empire. So it's the order of the British Empire, it's the something of the British Empire. This can be a problem for some people. It's been historically a great problem for IDS. Because every time someone in IDS is given one of these awards, there is a great wringing of hands and scratching of heads, etc. And we have a very well-established tradition. It's like, no, I don't think I can possibly accept this. This is completely against my principles of the British Empire, etc. But then again, wouldn't it be good for the Institute? I hope you will enjoy the pantomime.
Yes, Miss Julie, I finished all the MA Gender student profiles. I even hadn't finished before term started. I sent them the right dates this time.
Yes, Miss Julie, I already sent the recorded lectures. Yes, I know, but I know they don't have sound, but I already sent an email explaining that it's on purpose. Part of the learning experience.
Oh, what I wanted to buy. I had a list of groceries. Some digestive biscuits, some Oreo cookies, some flapjack, flatbread, some... What else? What can I get? Oh, Mr. Kipling cookies and chocolate fingers! We all love chocolate fingers, right?
And a teaching office. Caroline, Leah, Jinx. Ma, hey, I guess Miss Julie.
Hey, are you excited? Are you excited for the party tonight? I heard your band, the Indoctrinated Rhythms, will be playing.
Must be excited. Are you going? Are we going? Am I going?
Don't get excited, Caroline. You've obviously never heard the band play.
But it's a party.
With students.
But with drinks?
With beer.
But free beer?
Only one drink ticket per person.
Oh la la. But what about you? You don't seem quite happy. What's going on? Why would I be happy? We haven't seen Barry Jedworth, our lead singer, since the Loose Bonfire. We have no one on the mic for tonight.
Me! Make me! I am blind! I was born to perform!
I've seen your Facebook videos.
Aren't they great? Aren't they great people?
Oh God, I guess I have no choice. But Nick, do not get attached to the band. It's a one-night thing only.
I know. It's just I wanted to do that for so long.
Well, okay, great. But make sure to bring protection. Last year, someone threw a wired bra on stage. It was one of them made love. They were wild.
I was born wild. Did you see me on Facebook? I'm on fire. The floor is lava.
Well, great. Here are the lyrics. Make sure to learn them by tonight.
Of course.
We gonna fight 'em all. No Europeans hold us back. Come colonize with us. We've got a mega plan and it's right on track. When the witch might be dead, ding dong, but we can't forget. India, Egypt, and Hong Kong still in our head.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to dance with me tonight? I want to see each one of you standing up and dancing as well as you can. Come on! Come on, IDS, come on! Hey, 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 hey! We've gotta fight 'em off. No Europeans to hold us back. Come colonize with us. We've got a mega plan and it's right on track. And the witch might be getting down, but we can't forget. India, Egypt, and Hong Kong still in our hands. And the message coming from IDS will say record or not. We colonize. Love about it.
talking about? Only South America or the whole of Latin America?
Definitely Latin America. We've got to think big. We've got to think mega.
Oh, brilliant, Mickey, brilliant. This is such a nice plan. Good idea with the Peter's projection. The old marketer map was so pre-colonial anyway. Latin America was also a good idea. But have you seen Africa? So big. To go.
Back then, we invested in the wrong continents. This time, it's going to be the right ones. Spain is out of the way. They've gone fascist again.
Oh, but I hear Franco's granddaughter is at IDS this year. Maybe we can get her to participate.
And not to forget about the engagement of Harry and Meghan. It's our chance to reclaim our power over the United States of America, the future USB, the United States of Britain.
Cut the crap, guys. We must focus. We must proceed with the plan. The mega plan.
Ah, yes, the mega plan. And we can use Brexit as the way to colonize the world again. And what better way to use IDS and its new lot of students?
Oh, that's why we have so many Latin American students this year. We need to be careful. We shouldn't arouse suspicion, Mickey.
Yes, and that's why we'll do it on the weekends. Most fellows are at home writing overdue essays and evidence reports, and the rest of the staff doesn't even work after having fish and chips for lunch on Friday.
I've heard the fish is muy caliente, though.
Okay, there are 3 things we need to do. You, Rhodes Chambers, you'll be in charge of the participatory workshops. We need to put all effort into creating into colonial officers ASAP. I'll be in charge of the colonial hikes to Seven Sisters, and you, Richard Livingstone.
I'll take them on my Lewis walks, where I can indoctrinate them on the works of that great colonizer, Thomas Paine.
It'll be great. It'll be superb. It'll be mega.
Oh, I will work on some extra colonial charts. And I will prepare for some participatory workshops. Let's make IDS students the conquistadores of tomorrow.
So before they can say intersectionality, IDS will be completely brainwashed and whitewashed.
But how do we ensure that no one understands the true meaning of mega?
Right. We just put as many development buzzwords and fuzzwords in it so that no one will know the real meaning of mega.
Oh, flip chart! I love flip charts!
Rose, do you have a marker for me?
I always have markers with me.
Right. For my beloved audience, can I get something starting with an M?
Maximizing.
Thank you, thank you.
How about the E? Empowerment! Thanks. The G?
Gender, of course, gender.
And finally the A?
Alternatives.
Thank you.
Mickey, This does not have seasonality.
It will come. Et voila! Maximizing empowerment of gender alternatives.
Okay.
It appears stage 1 of the mega plan has worked. I'm looking at all these videos of the indoctrinated rhythms singing our colonial indoctrinating song.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna be huge. Mega on 3. 1, 2, mega!
Mega.
Right, let's try it again. Mega on 3. 1, 2, mega! Guys! Focus. This time on the silent 3. 1, 2, mega!
Oh, damn it, I'm going to prepare for my workshop. Welcome, everyone, to this participatory workshop on making empire. On maximizing empowerment of colonial alternatives. No. Maximizing empowerment, gender alternatives. Now, all of you, pick up a talking stick. And use the marker, write down your names and stick it on yourself. I'm going to start with something I learned while colonizing India. Sorry, doing fieldwork in India. I'm going to start with something I learned from the old empire. Sorry, I learned from my old fieldwork. Every time you want someone to pay attention to you, just put up your pinky like this. Lovely chap, those Indians, always with great ideas. I miss the old empire. Fieldwork. I miss the old world. I miss my old fieldwork. Right. Now. You.
Sir, before you continue, are you aware that this sign means like making water, sir?
Huh? I've been teaching it for years. This means participate.
No.
How's that? What is it?
think it means attend nature's call.
Take a leak.
What do you mean?
Come on, water the plants!
Return your talking sticks. No participation for you. You. Student number 1. Why don't you be of some help and just give out some apples? Jesus Christ! I've been cleaning up shit in your colony for 60 years, for God's sake!
Here comes Marisa.
Just. Did I hear Jesus Christ? Did I hear? For God's sake?
Yes.
So empowering. So spiritual. You're all doing an amazing job. Religion. Yes, it's amazing.
What happened?
Never mind. I'm going to talk about something I learned while doing fieldwork in Kenya. Right. Now, when you talk to people and you want to convince them of your superior positionality, always start by looking at their reality. counts reality?
Their reality.
But who counts?
We count.
Always remember, you should start by asking people their opinions. For that, I like to give out some pens. You. Usually I have light in my workshops. My eyesight is weak lately. You can spend this time trying to figure out how to participate. Pinky up it. Write down your opinions. Yes. Preferably that you like this play. So give out post-its, stick them up everywhere when they can see. Everywhere, post-its and opinions. And always respect their individuality. Ask for their names and remember those names.
But sir,
Yes, student, do.
people's needs. Shouldn't we really listen to their voices?
See, this is why I took your participation and talking stick away. No. I also think that it's a great idea to start cycling to IDS from now on. It's such a good exercise. And it has taught some people to show some respect. And since you all are so keen on listening, why don't you all listen to the sound of marching boots? Everyone! Marching position! Very tired now. I'm gonna take a nap in the Charlie Chambers.
Having a lovely time. I am very happy today. I just found out that the Queen is granting me a CBE award. I am very touched. She actually knows about all the work I've done rejuvenating West African forests. Imagine me, a CBE.
Melinda, do you know what the CBE stands for?
Of course I do. The companion of the beautiful life. Is it then because of my work with Mommy on parenting? You know that the book Your Child and Baby is about my life? Well, Mommy always says, happy baby, happy life. And now I'm having a CBE Child and Baby Emmy Award. I'd like to thank all my family.
No, Melinda! CBE stands for Commander of the British Empire!
Doesn't that sound a bit colonial? I mean, CBE, the Commander of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire. What should I do? On one hand, I should reject it. It's against my principles. On the other hand, I should accept it. For the good of the Institute, of course. Perhaps you could help me on this. How many of you would like me to accept the award? Shout out, please. How many? Thank you very very much. And how many of you would like me to reject it? All right then, listen here. The overwhelming majority of you would like me to accept. I'll do the sacrifice and be a commander of the British Empire.
No, she knows. Melinda knows. Melinda knows about our mega plan. What do I do? Melinda, give me a talking stick.
Of course.
Students, tea break, everyone. Tea break, go. Now, Melinda, I have the nicest cookies and cake in the participation room.
Is there a participation room?
Of course there's a participation room, Melinda. And it has cake.
Cake! I love cake. I was once the queen of cakes. Let me out!
Melinda knows. Melinda knows. What do I do? I know. I can call the others using my megaphone. Mickey! Richard! Melinda knows. She knows about our mega plan.
Good Lord! So what did you do?
I don't know. I panicked and then I shut her off in the participation room.
That's actually not a bad idea, because no one will ever find her there, as no one ever goes there.
That's right. I always put out cookies and cake there, but they're never taken. But won't people notice that she's gone?
Okay, we need some decoys. Richard, I am going to need your UN skills.
Yes, of course.
We need to come up with a series of boring talks and seminars, not unlike we've been doing so far, but no one will know what's going on.
And we can call them colonizing development. No, I mean decolonizing.
Thanks, Richard. And I'll need another thing from you. I'll need a minion.
You mean like a research assistant?
No, like one of those UN minions. You know, those lifeless bureaucrats who write those 400-page, mind-numbing UN reports that no one ever reads. And they get paid so much better than us.
I see what you mean. We used to run short courses for them back in the 80s. I think I might still have a couple in my closet.
Great. And we'll stick a wig on it, and no one will know the difference between it and Melinda.
Do you think this will work?
Hey, Melinda. Commander, hey.
So did it work?
I don't know. It could have been a fluke. I mean, that one was concussed anyway. But here comes the research assistant.
Hi, Melinda. Looking good. Congratulations for your CBE. By the way, when is the award ceremony? Huh? I can't hear you. Huh? Alright, Thursday, yes. So see you on Thursday.
Brilliant, Mickey, brilliant! It was! I mean, the research assistants see what they want to see anyway.
Such a brilliant plan, Mickey. You're a genius.
Don't you mean mega genius?
Don't push it, young man. Welcome. Welcome to colonizing development. I mean, decolonizing development. A panel discussion. We've got a marvelous group of speakers here talking on a variety of different development issues. Aiden, why don't you come join us?
Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll just sit. Yeah.
Let's just ask them to introduce themselves.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Aiden from the Cats, the tech team upstairs. Not the musical. Yeah. So I've been working in software development, specializing in back-end development.
You mean CLTS, sanitation and all that?
No, it's still software. I mean, like, as I was saying, I was back-end development for like 10 years. And I thought I was here for fixing projector.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Melon Musk, the CEO of Spacefly, as you all know. We're a male-oriented team working on planetary development. We're going to Mars, everybody! We're going to Mars!
Bonjour, je m'appelle Jean-Léonard Piaget. I'm a development psychologist with 20 years experience. I'm here to babysit, learn English, and eat your, comment est-ce que dit, mushrooms. Mushrooms and Lewis, Mr. Richard.
Sir Richard. It's Sir Richard. And Lewis is the home of mushrooms and Thomas Paine, and we supply the Queen with her supply of mushrooms. Some say mushrooms are very influential in Thomas Paine's writings. But I have a question for this illustrious panel. What is the face of human development in the 21st century?
Oh my god, it's not about the human, it's all gonna be based on the software. So you don't need someone to put on your computer on or like set on the timer on the microwave. These are people, I have 10 years of back-end development career.
Look, we need to forget about the face here, all right? The important thing is intelligence. And is intelligence human or is it artificial? Duh. And if it's artificial, does human development even exist? Come on.
It's human. Well, the face is highly subjective. In order to understand, we must go further into the psychological depths of who this human is. Tell me, Krisha, what was your childhood like? Did you have a good relationship with your parents?
Well, let's talk about communities. Communities. How important are communities in development work?
What do you mean community? Yeah, I mean, inside of the IDS community, there are several bad people inside of the community. I mean, believe me, they didn't even change their password. No, don't laugh. Hey, you. I mean, like, people, it's not the hard thing, you know? You need to change your password every Wednesday.
Listen, there's a big focus on communities here, but the way of the future is colonies. Are you kidding me? You think we're going to go to Mars and develop communities where all voices count and people have their own mechanisms for transparency and accountability? I don't think so. Colonies are the future!
Let's move on and hear what Jean has to say.
Communities are built around us, Michelle. You went to boarding school, yes? How was your relationship with your peers? Did you make little friends?
Well, there was Junior. But never mind. Let's talk about Rhodesia. I mean, Zimbabwe.
Yeah, Zimbabwe, I heard about him. I love his work on Bitcoin. I think we can expect more on him in the future.
Jesus, it's a country. Alright? Well, you know, it's interesting you bring up Zimbabwe, actually. The desert conditions are very much like Mars. We just have the little population problem. If we could get the people out of the way, we could start experimenting with the rovers, the houses, the biospheres, all that stuff you wouldn't understand.
Zimbabwe. Hey, Chuck. Your daughter's the same age as IDS, is she not? Was she not conceived in the octagon?
Well, how can we amplify voices from the South in the future?
I mean, you mean listening? Of course we listen and we record. Look at the camera, we're recording right now. Cameras all over the building and we are recording 24/7. And we don't really recognize the distinction between North and the South. We always just listen and record.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, North and South. Mars doesn't have North and South. But listen, there is only Mars.
Voices. Are you hearing voices, Petit Richard? You are a psychiatrist, not a psychologist.
Any questions?
Here, Mr. Richard. Here.
No questions. Let's adjourn. And as is tradition, let's go to the IDS bar for a lovely glass of spin. I think they've took the bait.
In office, BLDS, yes. I knew it. Every time they come here, they leave everything disorganized. They never pick up their stuff. I think there's, but they left here now. Developing a human face, the mega plan. Huh. Well, I guess I'll take this to the office.
Maria, yes. These Latin American names are so difficult. But it doesn't matter. Because I hold the key to the PhD student future.
Some PhD researchers here.
Hello? Anyone here?
What? Where are you? Huh?
Can't see anything.
Huh? Who are you? Are you George? Georgina?
Dr. Wild Woman, is that you?
Huh? Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. Both of you are tall and blonde.
Dr. Wild Woman, actually, my name is...
Talk to me. What happened? What's the matter?
You see, Dr. Wild Woman, we are trying to get in.
Huh?
Yes, yes. We want access.
Access?
Integrate.
What?
Oh yes, I know. We are trying to fit in.
Yes. What? What are you talking about? Really? You already have a big room with a beautiful view outside, and I can see from here that lights are on. So you are allowed to work Friday late at night. Wow! Bloody PhD, you are so demanding. Okay, I will hear you, but you have to persuade me.
Okay. Let's do it, guys.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
I can teach.
I can teach.
I am cheap.
I am cheap.
Oh, I can train.
To the field.
I can't even write.
We have no life.
And do it all at once.
And we know that once.
All at once.
Enough! Cheap labor. Okay, I may have something for you. A job description.
A real job description. We might even get paid. Oh yeah, this is. Oh yeah, it says right here. So it says colonial assistant. Colonial assistant?
What is this? Your job will be to assist Professor Mickey Morris and/or Sir Richard Livingstone and/or Master Rhodes Chambers in their weekend activities.
Since you already hang around the IDS building on Saturdays and Sundays for God knows what.
This very prestigious job also requires the assistant to travel far away, immerse itself into the subject colony itself.
What? Okay, wait. It says immerse itself into the subject colony, learn the language, lingo, dialects, and patois, buy local clothes,
And conduct in-depth research of every single person in the community using at least 5 participatory methods, 4 descriptive surveys,
3
ethnographic tools,
2
2 matrices, and
a partridge in a pear tree.
And any other duties.
Yes! And that's not all. Your budget for this prestigious job is £8.
I can eat
£8. Guys, wait. What can we actually do with £8?
No. It's a lot. 8 pounds is a lot.
You can actually buy 5.5 scones from IDS Bar.
Bus ticket from Tunbridge Wells.
Yeah, super.
Yeah.
Like 9.5 minutes of therapy.
Or a full night with Miguel.
Bloody PhD! All you do is complain!
Job description. You know what? I'll do the job. I'm pretty sure it's going to be really useful with my future career as an academic.
Yes, you are very clever to take this prestigious job, since, oh, you can teach.
Oh, we can teach.
Oh, you are cheap.
Oh, we are cheap.
Oh, you can play.
Go to the field.
You can even ride.
We have no life.
Oh, that's
All at once.
can do it. Oh, that's one.
All at once.
Folks, thanks for joining me today. And welcome to the Seven Sisters. Here and three over here and never mind. I have a secret for you. This is not really a walk. This is a chance for you to be part of a project that will save the world. A mega project. This is how we used to train colonial officers. Better for the spirit and the esprit de corps. To get on well with the natives meant that we would dance with them. Dispel the myth that white people cannot dance. We can, and it's called Morris dancing.
No more dancing, please!
Yes, it is. Morris dancing's relation to colonization is like turnips to fine cuisine. Ew! And there are three things you need for this kind of dance.
What are they?
I'll show you now. There goes my eyebrow. Everything's here. First, the bells. Apart from giving rhythm, they can be used to warn colonial officers of imminent danger. The sticks are crucial to this kind of dance and can be used as weapons. And last but not least, the handkerchiefs. They make Morris dancing all the more gracious and are soaked in chloroform to wake the native's memory. Okay, now grab your own items. There we go. Wasn't it wonderful?
And what about the flowers in the hair?
Oh, that's just because they're pretty. The James Bonds of the good old days. Right, now follow me.
Go on to my salad!
I knew it, Mickey. I always had the highest respect for you. Look, I even brought everything to participate in this ceremony. Let's do it. Can you feel the spirituality in the air? Finally, religion is coming to IDS.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Marisa.
You're welcome.
Why don't you go and write about it?
Oh, brilliant idea. Amazing. Yes, yes.
You two, why don't you try? need to bring them civility. You two, why don't you give it a try? 5, 6, 7, 8. What kind of South-South cooperation is this? Come on, folks. I know you remember us. Show them how it's done.
Stupid English Morris dance.
You forgot your book? It says the Hobson Jobson Colonial Dictionary, the Latin American Mega Edition. Well, let's just give it to him when he comes to teacher's office to the assistant chef. Yes, Miss Julie, I'll get it done right away.
Sorry, Julie. You better ask facilities for that.
I'm doing a drawing of Melinda as the CBE, the companion of the beautiful Earth. I swear they asked me to do it. I did not volunteer.
Hola, hola, muchacho. ¿Qué tal?
Bola, bola, Sir Richard. How can I help you, my fine gentleman?
We wanted to talk to you about the Professional Skills Week next year. We think it should be mega. Okay. We would like you to make a list of all the activities that will be offered to our soldiers, I mean to our students. It will be of the utmost interest to the Empire, to us.
Then fire away!
Oh, not yet! Don't shoot people just yet.
Oh.
I mean, take groups. These are of utmost importance for the week. Number 1, we will start with the reading of the Hobson-Jobson Dictionary. The Latin American Mega Edition, of course. This will be followed by a workshop on dominating on working with cross-culture groups. Then we will have sessions on how to binge watch The Crown and Game of Thrones.
And not to forget a workshop on mansplaining and manspreading.
Okay. Fine. Fine.
And salsa for white people.
See. Why salsa classes?
Man, because hips don't lie.
Again, very important. Don't forget, we need to learn how to deny climate change.
Yes.
Sorry, adapt to climate change. And seasonality. And how to apply sunscreen. And training ballistics. Training logistics.
Sunscreen? Oh yeah, I think I got it all.
Thank you, James. Right, let's go, gentlemen.
Look at the star, look how they shine for you, and all the things you do. And it was all yellow. I came along to blow the sun for you, and all the things you do. And it was all yellow. Yellow? Have you guys noticed something wrong about Melinda lately?
I thought about it, but not really. By the way, Livingstone left a book in the convening space. It's called Development with a Human Face, the Mega Plan.
That's funny, because Monsieur Mickey also left the book. And something mega. Yeah, my thought exactly. What is with old men leaving everything behind?
Let's have a look at it. Good God! The preamble is written by Rhodes Chambers. Colonize and conquer. Only our reality counts.
Well, and mine said that MEGA stands for Make Ampere Great Again.
What?
Ampere? Oh, sorry, my bad. Empire. Make Empire Great Again.
Yeah.
Make Empire Great Again? There's definitely something going here.
Yes, Beeps, it's all yellow. It's all yellow.
What?
What?
Yellow?
Ah, the conspiracy is right in front of your eyes. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. It is.
Okay.
It's everywhere.
James, James! Oh no! I've stepped on the dictaphone.
I'm not gonna lie to you, it's gonna be huge. Mega on 3, 1, mega!
Mega.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear what the dictaphones
I
played?
heard that. Okay. Oh my God, we need to do something about it. James!
Where am I?
Yeah.
Oh, the participation room. We need to rescue the real Melinda.
You teach in your office? It's amazing how you managed to connect all the dots, including where I was.
Yes, we're good at process tracing.
Yeah, and everything was just a farce. It was so obvious. We were just really brainwashed.
Quick change. We need to tell everyone where can we find all the staff, students and fellows so close to term time and annual report deadlines. The IDS intranet?
Facebook! Okay. I'm just gonna go post on that group and answer all their stupid questions by posting likes, memes, some jokes, and I throw some loves, And I do that on the student page.
But since your last Instagram story, your street credibility is gone. The floor is lava.
What's wrong with that?
Seriously?
Yeah, everyone will think it's fake news.
I am going to call an emergency meeting.
Oh, let me book 800 for that.
800? But I thought our rooms were 100 and something or 200 and something.
Oh, no. That's the name we've given to the convening space.
Because we can squeeze 800 master students in there.
Fellows Panto right! Fellows Panto right! Fellows Panto right!
Panto is an outrage! Fellows have been appearing in the IDS pantomime ever since Richard Jolly was wearing short trousers. And yet, there is not one single fellow in the Panto tonight. We have been overtaken by these students. Not just students, immigrant students.
Your attention, please. Look at how brainwashed they are. Dear IDS people, something bad has come over us.
Ma'am, your microscope isn't working.
Who are you anyway? It's a really good question. Who are you? Doesn't it all depend?
Introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Melinda. Beach. Melby. The companion of the beautiful Earth.
You are no Melinda, are you joking?
I do think you're stupid. The real Melinda is behind.
Oh no, she's not!
Oh, yes, she is.
Not.
Oh, yes, she is.
Guys, stop it. We need to fight invisible power. We need to find the power within.
The power within. The power within?
Move. I can do it for you. The power within. I am JP. Agitate, educate, organize.
Crap, man. Try to be rational. And burrito efficient.
Silence! This is the power within.
The power cube! John!
Excellence, intersectionality, excrement, co-construction, co-copulation.
We need parsley. We need parsimony. Look at it this way.
Anyway.
See, some people have all the power and they have brainwashed all the rest. It's not that difficult, guys. It's not rocket science. In fact, it's not that bad. Just give them some money. Just liberalize them.
No! Stop quoting my cube. It's my cube. I invented it. Intellectual property rights, baby. Oh, invisible. Hidden. Visible. To. Over. With. Within.
That's not Melinda!
Trump was right! Nobody said dominating the world would be this much work!
Well, it's almost noon. I believe it's time for whiskey. And where'd your eyebrow go?
I just can't believe we did it. We got rid of all white men of IDS.
Oh, no, you didn't. Well, almost all of them.
Come on. Come on.
Sit down. Come. Join us. There's literally nothing to record anymore.
I love it.
I was wondering if I should take my minion. Seriously though, I think this probably is the best panto ever. Every panto is the best panto ever. This one has been super special, and it's been super special mainly because
start to finish, it's been created by our students. As ever, there's a very big thanks to Miguel, who basically got all of this going and saw it. I think we also ought to thank Mickey and Rhodes Chambers and Richard Livingstone for agreeing again to be parodied. As well as the massive talent who parodied those three, parodied me, who did James and Elon Musk and everybody. I think this actually is a year when we've got so much sheer raw talent in this year. Even if none of you get jobs in development. These days it's all about employability, right? I think actually employability on the stage is probably where IDS MA students are headed. Anyway, you are all fantastic. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for entertaining all of us. I hope it's entertained all of you. I hope you will remember this night into the future. We all certainly will. So one more big round of applause and let's